This video contains flash photography, which may not be suitable for those who suffer from seizures or mental illness. Due to the graphic nature of this video, parental discretion is strongly advised. Today brings a tale from NECA of an unboxing and review of Ash from Evil Dead 2. Hey everyone, it's October and you know what time it is. It is Halloween time. Our celebration here at MOE'S Toy Room will continue all the way through the month of October. And right now we are opening up from NECA and Real Toys. Here is from their horror line. Here is Ash from the cult classic Evil Dead 2. You can see right there on that front font looking ever so cool. You see that nice cool skull right there that is on the cover. That is cover art right there that you might have gotten on your DVD or old time VHS. You can look right there on the inside. You can see Ash in action figure form, how he could look if you have the right diorama. On this Evil Dead 2 Dead by Dawn action figure, you can see Ash right there. He comes with his metal hand. He also brings the hand that gets possessed, that escapes him, that fell out the box right there. It's down there. He also brings the head of his girlfriend Linda. He also brings his evil Ash head. He brings a shotgun, an axe, and the Book of the Dead, and much, much more. You can see Ash kicking back behind his window of pain, locked in his plastic prison, as he will soon be released to the horror side of MOE'S Toy Room. Let's look right here. You can see that side of that box. This is for ages 17 and up. You can see the rear end of that box on this horror art right here. Many poses that you can do with Ash to reenact this cult classic, one of the greatest cult classics of all time, from Evil Dead to Evil Dead 2 all the way to Army of Darkness, and now Ash has his own show throughout the television networks if you are following it. Right here you can see more of that side box. All right folks, so what we are going to do is we're going to save some time by taking it out of the package, and we're going to be right back and review it. All right folks, we are back. Let's do the tail of the tape on Ash. He is checking in at around 6.5 inches, which translates to 16.5 centimeters tall. Ash brings a lot of goodies. So he brings the Evil Dead Ash head right there. You can see. See if I can move it around. Look at the chin on that thing. And this is an alternate head. You could take this one off and put it on there. It's a good sculpt. He also brings his girlfriend Linda's head when she gets possessed. This is some really good sculpting. I like it. I really like this whole thing. I've been holding out on reviewing this figure for a long time. I've been saving him and a few others for my Halloween special that I'm doing right now. But this is the head of his girlfriend Linda. And as you could tell, Ash already has his cut off hand. I made the mistake of saying his metal hand, but his metal hand is the one from Army of Darkness. But this is his cut off hand because his hand gets possessed. But here is his alternate arm. You can use this as and if you want to set it up like before he chops his own hand off because it gets possessed, you could set him up like that. It brings it with the hinge and everything, which is really nice, has really good mobility, and moves very well. So there you have that. And then he also brings an alternate hand. Let's take a look at that. You can see it right there. And he also brings his possessed demon hand. This is the one that gets possessed. And I'm sure that you can probably take this hand off of this one. Yeah, you can, right? And well, this one don't have the plug on it. It's just possessed. Remember, he's chasing his hand. It gets caught in like a mouse trap and everything. Well, anyway, let me put this thing back on. All right. But it is just funny. And then the hand even flips him off in the video, right? So then he just, after he cuts it off. All right, folks. Now we have the tape recorder. This is nice. This thing, it even has some little things right here on the bottom for that way it can just sit like this, slightly elevated, like how they were when they were listening to it. They did an excellent job on this. It even has a speaker like on the back. That is super cool. It's a cool feature. And this is one of the main focal points of the actual Evil Dead franchise. Was this tape recorder. So from the first Evil Dead through Evil Dead 2, this was the one. It was, remember, it was saying all the sayings. Professor Raymond Novi. All right, folks, next is the Book of the Dead. They did a good job, like size-wise. You know, to make it, they could make it too big, so you really can't see all that much detail. But it does have it. It even has this side intro right there where you can see some of the pages. And if you spin it all the way around, you can see more of it there. But here is the front face of that. Let's see. Of the Book of the Dead.
Roughly translated, Book of the Dead.
Next, he brings his axe. Yeah, he chopped many a fool up with this. And NECA has presented us something really nice. I'm sure that they have done reuse with stuff like this throughout their horror movie figures. I'm not sure if this could have turned up on a Jason figure or not. I would have to really look through all his weapons and everything that I have put aside. Or maybe another horror movie character, but an axe is an axe, so they could easily just reuse it. But this one could be repainted. I'm not sure if this is a new mold or not. I would have to try and reach NECA to get that info, but with, you know, it would be very hard to do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that this is his axe. So I'll leave it at that. You can see that. And next is his boomstick. Yeah, you know that. Remember, he ends up cutting off the tip over here. Turns into a sawed-off shotgun. This is his boomstick. And this followed him all the way into Army of Darkness. Yeah, this thing is very famous. So this is a main focal point here on the Evil Dead movies that they have. That's why this movie is such a cult classic. And some of the stuff that Ash says, from "Hey baby, give me some sugar," you know, all the way down to "You sure are ugly," you know, and all the demons were always like, remember the demons, every time they would pop out, they were always saying the same thing: "I'll swallow your soul." Just some of the stuff. But anyway, I'm just making a little joke, just have some fun with this. Let's move this aside right now. And it's all about this man right here. You can see Ash. This dude is looking bad to the bone. It looks dead on to him. They did an excellent job over at NECA. I want to give him a turn, a quick turn for you guys could see that. Even by the way that his head kind of slurches down right there, you could kind of see that arch. They just caught it. They got all of it right there. This figure is nice. So all the way down to his shoes. The paint work with like a wash to it, you can see really good throughout his back area to make the wrinkles really stand out all the way throughout the front. All the paint work that they did over here and the sculpting on the stump arm after he cuts his own hand off. They did a phenomenal job with that. So what you're going to do is you're going to take off this arm right here, right? And you're going to replace it with the other one. So let's do that right now. I'll show you the mobility of that one first. It's very nice, okay? And it has swivel on it, so that's really cool. But it needs to come off. Let's do that. Okay, now you have Ash missing some of his arm right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug in. He has a little plug hole right there, and you get that, and then we're going to plug in his other arm, and we're going to use that one. So, all right, it's a little stiff, but it works. Okay, oh, it's working pretty good. All right, you can see the face on Ash right there. It just looks so dead on to him, all the way down to the hair. They just sculpted and painted this thing just really, really super nice. You know, yeah, that's how they do it. Now, before we review this guy, let's give him a side-by-side with McFarlane Toys' Ash from the Army of Darkness, because you could tell this one has the metal hand on it. Yeah, this has been going on for a while. So he is a cult classic. You can see right there how they did these. And NECA is just doing it too. I mean, yeah, with the Movie Maniacs line with McFarlane, this is a very sought after figure. But now it is about this one. So, all right, folks. So it is review time right here. Let's take a look at Ash. His head goes down pretty good. Looks up pretty good as he's watching the demon just come up and that one little demon come flying out the floor. Remember that old like grandma or whatever she was? Side to side, hits that Michael Myers, which is suitable and is just right on the money for this event right now that we are doing for Halloween. Head spins all the way around. Very, very super nice. You want to see him with his demon head. Let's do that. We're going to put his demon head on real quick, because I'm sure some of you are going to want to see that. Okay, let's see if we can get it on there. I'm having trouble getting it on there, so there you go. That's how he would look with the demon head. Yeah, right. Not my hand. Okay. And then let's put his other head back on for the review. All right. Then his arms go up. They do hit 90. Very nice. Super nice. No butterfly cup joint throughout, so you're not going to get much of a rocking movement there. But the arms do go all the way around, both hands. We already saw that it does have shoulder. He does have elbow bend and elbow swivel. No swivel at the top of the bicep at all. Same as the other arm. Everything works real good. And then with his hands do move really good. Very good mobility right there. And on that hand too, it's just super nice. Okay, let's scroll right below his torso right here. This Ash has really good swivel at the waist. So he has good swivel, a slight, very slight ab crunch right there. Okay, now with his pants area, you're thinking that this is one solid piece, right? In reality, it's not, because it's a little piece of a trunk right here, and it's actually a bit of a different material. It's more of a softer, like plastic that they used for that. But with the way that they washed it through the colors and everything else, all the way down to his belt buckle, they have done it. He has really good running gear right there. You can see how it looks running. Good hip movement right there. And then if you go right here below the knee right here, you can see slightly hidden away, they do have a hinge in the back. but in the front you cannot tell anything. And there's even a swivel. So he has swivel right there. Good knee, single jointed knee right there. Same as the other leg. Single joint. Okay. Feet do have rock motion, rocker. They move really good. Move all the way around. Slightly down, slightly up. Not much movement because we're suffering right here from the pants. NECA has given us the pants to go over the boot, which I love that. I would rather have that than have some big old joints sticking out right there. Great job, NECA, for looking out right there. And if you could see right there, right below his knee there, you could see his pants are even ripped up and a piece of his leg. So that is cool. They have just detailed this guy out. He is looking sharp, and you can get him to stand on his own. So this table's a little rocky. So right there, you put him on there, he stands right there on his own. Super nice. He is doing a really, really good job with this. If you want to see him with his axe in his hand, there he is. Okay, with his axe. And then now if you want to see, let's see here. Is this the one he would hold his boomstick with? Yeah, I think. Let's take this off. Let's put on his other hand. Yeah, this one's a little hard to get on there. You really got to get this one in there. Okay. Now let's see if this hand is the one that he would hold his boomstick. Yeah, he's having trouble with this one. So yeah, I'm thinking it might be, you might want to force it on here with his left hand. Oh yeah, I think so. And then if you put the stump arm on, right? Let's get the stump. Sorry about if I'm in the way with this stuff, right? So if you put his stump arm on, he would more than likely hold his boomstick like that before he actually attaches a chainsaw to his arm. So it would be like that. All right, folks. So there you have it. That's my review of Ash from Evil Dead 2. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. We are going to be doing Halloween all month long during the month of October. I will try to mix in other types of review that are somewhat Halloween related. We will be doing a lot of action figures, a lot of Halloween masks, which we didn't do last year. And we will be going to some Halloween events also on here on MOE'S Toy Room. You could check out some of the events that I have done already from Six Flags Fright Fest. So we're going to go to a few other places as well. So just hang in there with us and enjoy your month of Halloween. And happy Halloween, everyone. Please like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications so that way you know when the next video like this one hits. Also, you can follow us on Instagram at MOE'S Toys. That's MOE'S. You can also follow us on TikTok. Hit us up at TikTok, MOE'S Toy Room. We're also on Twitter, MOE'S Toy Room at Super Diablo 5150. And if you want to check out some of the stuff that we have done up on Reddit, check us out there too. MOE'S Toy Room. So from MOE'S Toy Room to yours, everyone, happy Halloween and good night.